Hello and welcome all to the third and last match of this Super Friday. It's 96ers versus Swap. The third match on Krantur, welcoming you all to the last man stands Bangladesh. This is the last match of the day, as I was saying, as the pitch is pretty much shiny at this moment. The back-to-back matches have been played, so it should be in a low note, a bit to score runs. 96ers came into bat first on the very first delivery. A hint of outswinger there from the length one, outside off. A fumble from the keeper. Led the batters to take a single. Samaun Kabir Shumon and Shamim Ahmed Chonchol, the two batters, and for Team Swap, SM Khurshedul Alam starting the proceedings. Second ball of the over. Down to the keeper. Acting a bit high this pitch. Bit of length delivery from the bowler, and it's totally a rising up and over that off stump line. Again, way outside off. It was definitely a wide delivery being driven by forcedly towards the super cover region. It could have been let go for a wide, but as I was saying that it was hit by forced. So you have to be very sensible for taking those long strides. Back foot flick, a gentle one towards that square leg for a single. Last ball of the first over. 4 runs on board. Cross-footed flick towards that short mid on for a single to finish things off. So 5 singles been taken, 5 without loss after the first over. Beg pardon, 3 singles and a double been taken in the first over. Second over starting on. Scramble sim presentation from the bowler. Shahanur Srijan. Gently pushed towards that. Towards that backward point region for a single. To rotating the strike. And they've been playing smart. Not taking any kind of risk. Outside off again. Cut it nice towards that point region. Another single been taken. They are eyeing to those singles and doubles at the very beginning. Of it rising. A very firm push towards that offside and an overthrow not needed at this moment. It could have been easily handled by not throwing that ball towards that non-striking end. leaking an extra run. 9 runs on board. As I mentioned before, that they are playing very smart, not attempting any big shot. Again, a firm cut, attempted one, went back to the keeper for a dot. Again, a slower one, uppercut, and what a shot to clear that third man region fielder for a 6. Brilliantly played. Just waited for that slow delivery. Back of a length and cut it nicely towards the boundary line for a 6. 2 overs gone. 15 without loss. 96ers. Third over starting on. Back foot punch attempted, missed it completely, but the keepers also fumbled that. And for that keeper fumble, an extra run been taken, so an additional one been added on the scoreboard for 96ers. Interesting name, 96ers. And a new team, definitely the swap. It's very important to adapt with the condition in this LMS Bangladesh, because lots of rules and regulations are there, a bit of different from the regular cricket. So definitely it's a fun, and if you can adapt the situation very fast, you will also enjoy all those things around. Another single been taken. Back foot pull, went onto the back and pulled it firmly. Only a single been taken. Not much run been scored in the first 2 matches. 130 plus and 140 plus innings we could see, and after chasing those totals, the chasing team definitely felt on to the rock to chase those down. What a shot! Cut it nice and just cleared that point region for a boundary. Brilliant picked up shot from the batter. You have to say, a bit rising delivery, back of a length, slide out of that off some line, corridor of uncertainty it was, and it was cut nicely towards the boundary line. What a shot, a clinical, a classical one, down the track, tried that lofted one, but just could complete a single towards that long on region. So 3 gone, it's 23 for no loss for 96ers. Pushed it nice towards offside for a single. Sensible batting from Samyun Kabir Shumon. 18 of 10. And his partner just guiding him to rotate the strike. I'm talking about Shami Mohammed Chonchol. 6 of 6. Went on back foot and pulled it nice towards that mid wicket. Easy couple could have been there, but only a single been taken. So wicket is there at the non-striking end with the throw. Tried for that couple of runs, but couldn't just complete that. And a well-judged throw from there. So the first one down, 24 for 1 at this stage. A new man in, Mohammad Ariful Haq. Third ball in, length one, down to leg and flicked it nicely towards that square leg region. No need of that, I guess, because if you're taking risk, you could have just got your wicket lost. So you have to take some calculative one to just maximize the start you have gotten. Kept it low, fumble at the back, but luckily not that much enough to take a single or to leak a run. Good bowling. The last one remaining. Last ball in. Brilliantly half-hearted scoop. It's running away, away and away from the fielder. Yes, it is. The backward square leg wasn't there for conceding a boundary. Very well finished of the fourth. 29 of 1 for the 96ers. Having that ball from that outside off-stump line a bit fuller. He tried to bend fully, but whenever he saw that ball coming inwards him, he just got his back bent half to play that half-hearted scoop shot. What a strike it was for clearing that boundary at the backward square leg region. So 4 overs gone, 29 for 1. 96ers, as I was saying, it could have been a so-so start, but now, after that boundary, I guess they might have that edge to pile up the score after the power play. Good looking flick towards that square leg for another single. So you have to play very sensible and smart at the same time. Keeping on mind that you have just lost a wicket. So you have to rebuild that with your partner at the other end with Mohammad Ariful Haq. Straight back to the bowler. Wicket to wicket delivery and defended it nicely. It would definitely a carnage for the team batting second in this track. Driven nicely towards that super cover for a single to finish things off for this ball. What I was saying that it will be a definite carnage for the team batting second because it been carried low a bit for the chasing team, and as you could see the first two matches, what a calypso style pull But definitely now there's been a cover for this shot. So backward square leg will cut it off. Another single been taken. Last ball coming up on your way from SM Khurshidul Alam. Last ball cut it nice towards that point region for a single to finish things off. 5 gone. It's 33 for 1 for 96ers, and there will be a change in voice. Sadman will be joining in.
NinetySixers versus Swap is the final game of the day today, and the Sixers are off to a good start. And the most important factor is that they're getting the chance to put runs on the board. So in the first two games, it was so difficult to chase. So the Sixers will be hoping to post a total of around 130, 140, and then go on and defend the total. Swap will be hoping to make sure that they're able to restrict 96ers to 120 or less. But the Sixers are off to a pretty good start, so the Swap bowlers are in need of wickets. Shumon on strike. Gets beaten first ball. Safir Rahman Shujon bowling to Shumon. It's a lovely delivery. The ball pitched and decked away. Shumon just tried to run it down the third man. Gets beaten. Good start from Shujon. It's flicked away uppishly. And that's the end of Shumon here. Shujon has picked up a wicket with his second delivery in his very first over. And that's a massive blow. Shumon was looking very good out there. But unfortunately, it's picked out long on. And Shujon with a mighty strike for his side. Swap, second wicket goes down for 96ers. They're 33 for 2. Mahedi Hassan is the new man out there. Straightish delivery, works it away to the onside, does Mahedi to kick off his innings. First runs conceded by Shujon as well. A very good ball. Straight wicket to wicket delivery. It's neatly worked away to the onside by Mahedi. Shujon now bowling to Arifal. And loses his direction, does Shujon, and that's a wide. It's a fumble by the keeper as well, but no extra runs conceded. Arifal Haq is on 4 from 4. And his partner, Medesan, is on 1-from-1, so two new batters out there. It's a good opportunity for Swap to tighten the screws here. Pushed away to the offside. Should be able to pick up. They should be able to pick up a couple of runs here. They do. Good piece of running. Nicely just placed it into a pocket at Arful Huck and picked up a couple of easy runs. Final ball of over number 6 coming up. Once again, Lexider's delivery. The batter misses out. Will be a single. 6 overs gone. 38 for 2. A good start from Shujon. He picks up a wicket at his very first over and only goes for 5. Another Shujon is bowling from the other end as well. It's Shujon Shaha. His first ball has been hit away for a single by Arful. Works it away to the onside as Mahedi. It's a very straight ball. If Mahedi had missed that, he was dead. That will be a single only. Good bowling this, wicket to wicket stuff. If the batter misses, the bowler will be in business. Head away through the offside powerfully. And that will also just be a single. Singles galore at this point in time. It's very important for Swap to keep things under control because we've seen in the previous 2 games how difficult it is to chase down totals over here. We've seen 2 sides try and both the sides have failed. So it's not going to be easy at all to chase. So Swap needs to make sure that they keep the target down to a gettable range. Pitched up delivery, nicely played away through the offside again. And now the single gets picked up. 4 balls, 4 singles this far in this over. Here comes the final ball of the over. Another straightish delivery, another push to the offside, another single. 5 off Shujo Chaha's first over, 7 gone. 96ers move on to 43 for 2. Safir Shujon to continue. Wild swing attempted by the batter, Ariful Haq. The batter misses. The keeper fails to get down on that one. And that's the bye. We've seen a lot of byes today. Keeping's been difficult. Mahedi Hassan now on strike. Mahedi Hassan. Very good delivery. Nicely pushed away to the offside by Mahedi. Just another single. It's a good phase of bowling here from Swap. They're keeping things very simple. They're maintaining a very good line and length. And they're not allowing the batters to run away with the show at all. Slower delivery, wide ball. The batter let that ball go, and that's been signaled as a wide by the umpire Shihab. Slow one. Gets a thickish outside edge, does the batter Ariful. And he will get another single. You can sense that the pressure is starting to build on these two batters. It's been a quiet phase. Straight delivery. Straight delivery, pulled away there. That will be a single. Once again, just dealing in singles at this point in time, the two batters trying to get their trying to get their eyes in, trying to understand how to deal with these conditions. The bowlers are bowling very nicely. They're bowling straight wicket to wicket stuff. Well, that was a poor ball from Shujon. He tried for variation for the slower ball and lost his direction there. Now the outside off stick wide from Shujon. Since that's the second wide of the over, that will be counted as a legal delivery, but 3 runs will be added to the total. So that's very good for the batting side. 50 up for 96ers after 8. They're 51 for 2. Shah Shujon to continue. Very good delivery, and it's a dot ball. That's hit. That's hit away powerfully, and that's hit away for a boundary by Mahedi Hassan. They were badly in need of that. The 96ers, they needed a release shot. They got one thanks to Shujon in the previous over where he bowled that wide. And now Shah Shujon has been drilled straight down the ground for a much needed boundary. A very, very good looking shot from Mahedi. That will give him a lot of confidence. And suddenly some momentum here for 96ers. Whips it away powerfully. We'll get a single. Good stuff. A boundary followed by a single. Eight runs from the last 4 balls. Edged away by Ariful. He gets another single. Final ball of over number 9 coming up. It's away again through the offside by Mahedi. Another single. A good over there. 9 overs gone. 58 for 2, 96. Habibur Rahman is now coming out to bowl for the first time and beats the outside edge of Mahedi's bat in the very first delivery. Beautifully bowled. Has got a weird action as Habibur Rahman. Has got an awkward action, and it seems like it baffled the batter Mahedi as well. Oh, here we go, another dot. The awkward run-up and action is seemingly causing trouble for the batsman here. Finally, he's able to put bat on ball properly. Plays it away through the offside, and he will rotate the strike. Ariful Haq now will be back on strike. 2 more balls to go in this over. Habib Rahman. To Ariful. Oh, what a shot! No problem at all for Ariful. First ball he faces of Habib Rahman. He just deposits it straight away for a boundary. There was an umpire kill almost, that one. The umpire Shihab was ducking for cover. That was disrespectful from Ariful. New bowler. The textbook says, have a look at what the bowler is doing. No. We don't go by the textbooks do we nowadays? Oh, next ball as well. He tries to drill him again. It's a better ball from Habib. We'll get a single. Attention's pretty clear now for Ariful. He's going to try to get a move on. The first 10 overs are done. 64 for 2. 96ers are in a decent position, but they'll be hoping to improve it and get up to the 140 mark. For the next 5 overs, they will have Pranthur Dionoy with you.
Thank you, Sadman, for welcoming me in for the next 5 overs. Straight pull, and it nicely pulled it away. Cleared that long on region for a boundary. What a way to welcome me with the mic. What a shot by Muhammad Ariful Haq. Not only just let me to settle down, but as well not let the bowler to settle down a bit with the ball at the very beginning of this over. First ball boundary. Let's see how he comes back. Again, what a shot. Cover drive down towards that deep extra cover region for a single. Yes, it's been taken very easily. Probably this line and length examination will definitely be tougher for the bowler. Again, pulled it nicely towards Kralik for another single. So sensible batting from the 96ers. Boundary at the beginning of this over, and then two singles carried away. 6 runs already in this over from the 3. Pressure on. Scramble seam. High back lift. Pulled it away. High and handsome. And what a shot it was. It's a boundary signaled by the umpire. Just a couple of bounces before the fence. And it cleared beautifully by Mohammad Ariful Haq. He's on song. 29 of just 19 deliveries. Definitely eyeing on to a big score. At least the mark of 140, 150 will be a very tough job for Team Swap. Last ball of this over. Down to leg. Another scramble sim presentation from the bowler Fuller, and just flicked it nicely towards backward square leg. He's not happy with him, the batter, though a single has been taken. 75 for 2 after 11. Starting the 12th over. Another high back lift attempted there towards that long onside, but it was misguided towards that backward square leg for a single. A balanced score so far from 96ers. Lofted, lofted high, bisecting two fielders on that long off region. What a off drive from the batter. Beautifully executed. The ball was there to be hit. Fuller straighter outside off, and the batter just needed to guide that ball beautifully, and he did it beautifully towards that long off region for a boundary. The fielder was a bit wideish towards that long off. Flick up the wrist again, a bit uppish, but safely landed towards that mid-wicket region fielder with couple of bounces. Another one. You can't bowl at that slot. Again, slotted delivery, but a bit overpitched. Kind of Yorker lane delivery. He deceived with the flighted one from the bowler and just couldn't held the shot towards that straightest position. His favorite ground, his favorite side must be that. The straightish or the V. He's playing that again, inside out. Deep extra cover is vacant and doesn't matter. What a clinical hit out of the park for a 6. A warm goodbye for the bowler with an over boundary. 12 gone, 87 for 296ers. Straight back to the bowler. First ball of the 13th. New bowler in, Habibur Rahman. Again guided nicely towards that super cover region for a single. Sensible cricket from 96ers because they know they have wickets in hand. They've got some momentum here, and if they can carry this till the end, this should be 150 plus. Brilliantly played. A gentle cut, a late cut. Just cleared that deep third man region for a boundary. Brilliantly played. Not only big hit, but also proper cricketing shot all over the ground at this point for 96ers. Again outside off, slow, cut it nice, a bit low towards that cover point and the deepish side for another single. Oh, very unlucky for the bowler. Lucky one for the batter. Signaled by, just got past the stumps, the bat, and the keeper's gloves, and just went on to that long leg region for a boundary to finish things off. 13 gone, 97 for 2, 96ers. Next over starting in, Mohammad Saifur Rahman, down the leg, wide signal by the umpire. Single added. And to the tally, 98 now. Straight back to the bowler again. A bit slow, wicket to wicket ball. And placed back to the bowler for another dot. So by runs been added and a dot. Still runs. Again a ramp shot. Rampage there for the batter. And held the edge. And that edge just went past towards that deep third man region for a boundary. Slashed hard and just rotating the blade of the bat. And that power just generated the ball flying up in the air and just one bounce before the fence for a boundary. Again, a lucky one for the batting side. 100 brings up this boundary. 102 for 2. Flicked it nice. Lofted a bit. And again a boundary through that mid-wicket region. What a shot. Proper cricketing shot it was. 50. Scored by Mohammad Ariful Haq of just 29 deliveries. And he has to retire now by the law of last man stands. Whenever a batter scored a 50 plus run, he has to go to the retirement and let the other batters to come on with bat to carry on the momentum. Let's see how much is this becoming the turning one for this match. So who's going to be beneficiary of that? 96ers or swap? Can they swap the luck which has been favored to 96ers? Or the new batter just can swap the luck of a shuffle with him? Down to the keeper, a bit low outside off. Corridor of uncertainty, it was a bit half volley. Couldn't just pick it right. A dot ball to start. They need to just carry on the momentum created by Ariful. previously and pile on a good total on board. They're on right track. Let's see the last ball. Again, missed it completely. The same corridor, a bit over pitch now comparing to the previous one. A dot conceded. 106 for 2 after 14. Fifteenth over starting on. Driven towards that deep extra cover for a single. As you expect to score 150 plus, you have to negotiate those dot balls, those singles and doubles, and you have to go bigger. Though there's a new batter in. Another single been taken towards that leg side region for rotating the strike and rotating the scoreboard on and on. Wild shot, wild swing of the bat, but wasn't there to hit. Scramble delivery, slower one, outside leg. Wanted to make some room, but couldn't, just misguided towards the other side for causing a leg bye. Single been taken. Again a lofted one, a lofted flick towards that square leg. The fielder is running hard, a fumble. I think it will definitely let the batters to take a double. Yes. Nilsson on board, 1-1-1 for 2. Last ball coming on your way of the 15th. Cross-footed flick, a gentle one towards that silly mid-on for a single to finish things off. 1-1-2 for 2 after 15, and the change in mic will definitely occur with Sadman replacing me, Prantor.
So 96ers are very nicely placed here. 5 more overs to go. They've already got 112 runs on the board. It seems like they're in with a shout to post the highest total of the day. Nice ball there from Sri John, and that will just be a single. Sop will have to be very, very good in his final 5 overs. Otherwise, they're looking at a pretty mighty target, given the pitch conditions. And given the fact that their innings will be the 6th innings of the day on the same track. Comes down the pitch, does Mahedi. Oh, what a shot. Sixer. It's too easy at the moment for Mahedi Hassan. Shaheenur Srijon just pitched it up there, asking to be hit, and he came down the pitch and deposits him straight. So that will give Mahedi a lot of confidence. It was on a 27 from 21 with that sixer. And you swung it away powerfully again. That's another six. It is indeed too easy for Mahedi. He is taking a liking to Shaheenur Srijon's bowling. First one through the was straight over long off, now over long on. Mahedi is warming up to his task here. Moves on to 33 from just 22. Two more balls to go. Will Mahedi keep on attacking? Straight. And that's another boundary. Oh, what an over this is turning out to be. Srijon is bleeding runs here. And without a shadow of a doubt, 96ers will post the highest total of the day. Oh, Shaheenur Srijon is having a day to forget, the poor lad. 6-6-4. Three brilliant shots from the bat of Mahedi Hassan. And surely he's going to target another one here. Now just tries to work it away to the onside. It was an appeal, but Shihab says there was an inside edge. And after coming back with a second as well, yes, they have completed at 19 from that over. Phenomenal batting from Mahedi Hassan. 96ers are absolutely running away with the show. 16 gone, 131 for 2. Shujon Shaha to bowl his final over. And a couple of runs taken there. Muhammad Moinuddin and Mahedi Hassan. The two batters out there. Mahedi is the main man at this point in time. But Moinuddin is trying to join in on the fun as well. Loves that one away through the covers. Should be able to pick up another couple of runs. Yes, he does. Good piece of batting there. Well, that's hit away uppishly again by Moinuddin. They only get a single. He's playing his shots, though. That's exactly what he got to do. But so many wickets in the shed. We're at the final stanza of this innings. This is very good stuff from the batters. They're throwing their hands at everything. They're throwing the bats at everything. Let's see where they end up. This is probably going to be a bridge too far for Swap. The ball kept a tad bit low. Mahedi cracks that one away through the offside. Picks out long off. Only a single. That's what you got to do on this track. Bowl wicket to wicket. The pitch will do the rest. Oh, he's thinking of a mud cut here. Mahedi keeping the Shujon Shaha keeping the non-striker Mahedi on his toes. Moinuddin drags it to the outside. That will be the end of over number 17 and the end of Shujon Shaha as well. 17 gone. 96ers are 138 for 2. Shujon Shaha finishes with expensive figures of 4 overs. Not for 31. Not a good day at the bowling deck for Shujon Shaha. He'll be hoping for a better time with the bat in hand. Over number 18 begins. Habibur Rahman is the bowler, and he has picked up a wicket in his very first ball. Moinuddin is out of here. The third wicket goes down. muted celebrations. You can understand that. They know that this target is already very stiff and they have still gotten 14 more balls to go to end this innings. They know they will be in for a very, very tough run chase given the pitch conditions and what has happened in the previous two games. Abdullah Zubair Nil is the new man out there. Swings his bat at the first ball. It's a wide ball from Habibur Rahman. Well, that's hit straight. And that's going to be another wicket. Srijan is picking up catches here. He had a terrible final over, but he's having a better time out there in the field. Second wicket for Habib. Still no celebrations. So Abdullah Zubair has come and gone, but the intent was absolutely perfect. Did not waste time. He went out there and played his shots. Unfortunately for him, it did not come off today. Muhammad Ali is the new man out there. He misses it. It's a dot. It's turning out to be a brilliant over for Habibur Rahman. He's picked up a couple of wickets. It's not really giving away anything either, except for that wide. Another brilliant delivery for Habibur Rahman. Oh, what an over this is turning out to be. Wicket, wide, wicket, dot, dot. And a single. 2 runs and 2 wickets of the 18th over. A phenomenal over from Habib. A brilliant end to his bowling spell. 4 overs, 20 for 2. 96ers, after 18, are 140 for 4. A dot ball to start off over number 19. Probably Muhammad Ali needs to feed the strike back to Mahedi. He was the one striking nicely, but I'm pretty sure he has lost his rhythm as well. He has been starved of the strike. Shujo the bowler. Oh, that's an inside edge, and that's going to go away for a lucky boundary. It's a very good delivery from Shujo, and unfortunately for him, it's gone away for a boundary. It does not matter how they come, and these things are common at the back end of an innings, but you have to show intent as a batter, and Muhammad Ali did just that. And he'll get another boundary here. Another streaky one. Oh, the fielder has somehow managed to stop it with his feet. It will just be a single. At one point, it seemed like it was a sheer shot boundary. Instead, it's just a single. Poor piece of running as well. I guess the batters also thought that it was going to go away for a boundary. Not to be, though. Good piece of fielding down there by the third man fielder. Instead of 4, they only got a single. But at least the big hitter Mahedi Hassan is back on strike. And here we go. What a big hit that is. Oh, what a shot from Mahedi. Hit it out of his sight there. This is some clean ball striking from the lad. 150 for the 96ers. That's the highest total of the day. Good luck to Swap. They will need it when they come out to chase this total on this track. No luck attached with that shot from Mahedi. Final ball of over number 19. It's gone for it again as Mahedi. That's gone up in the air. And that's another sixer. What an incredible way to finish off his innings. 50 to Mahedi. 52 of just 27 balls. And what an incredible innings this has been. From Mahedi Hassan, and Shujon gets deposited out of the ballpark here in his final two balls. 157 on the board after 19. This is going to be a mammoth task for Swap on this track to chase down. The final over begins. Muhammad Ali on strike. Khashir Al of the bowler. It's a very good ball, wicket-to-wicket delivery, and it's a dot. Amit Shah was charging down the pitch for some reason. Amit Shah and the bowler Khashir had a good laugh about it. 4 more balls to go now in this innings. Edged. Muhammad Ali only deals in edges and inside edges. This time, the thickish outside edge has gone away for a boundary. 160 up now for 96ers. Oh boy, this is really getting out of hand now for Swap. It's a good straightish delivery. Ali threw his hands at that one, and he gets another boundary through an edge. That's his favorite shot. Inside edge, outside edge, it will work. Just need the boundary. And Amit Shah is running down. There's no way he's going to stay at the non-striker's end for the entire over. Ali was thinking that he's not going to think about the single, but Amit Shah pushed him through. 163 on the board, 19.2. This is a monstrous total, given the conditions. This is an absolutely monstrous total. Well over par. Amit Shah has hit that right up in the air, towards it. The ball falls in no man's land. And that's going to be a single. Amit Shah is off the mark in his first ball. 2 more balls to go. Remember, the final ball, if it goes away for a 6, it will be counted as a home run, as a 12. It's a dot. Shah is running again. Boy, he's a master at stealing these buys, is this lad. So it's up to Amit Shah to hit the home run. Can he do it? Ismailov is still having a laugh about the whole deal. Amit Shah is ready. He's going to have a mighty swing, that's for sure. He does. He swipes it away to the outside. And that has gone away for a boundary thanks to the misfielding. And Khashir Alam seems to have already given up here. He's clapping that misfielding as well. 169 on the board. That's a massive total from 96ers. Swap will need to do something out of the ordinary to track down 170. Good luck to them. Let's see what happens when they come back with the run chase.
Welcome again to Last Man Bangladesh match number 3, the last match of this Friday. 96ers versus Swap, and 96ers piled up a score of 169, a mammoth one in this pitch, considering the condition over here at Bosundhara Sports Complex. So the target is 170 for Swap in their 20 overs. So let's see how do they approach to achieve that target from here on. Just getting his stance right. The batters, the first ball. On your way. Cross-footed shot, attempted one, flicked, but couldn't just flick properly. Went on to that silly mid-wicket for a dot. Bowler went on for having that ball again. A good start. Back of on delivery. Not that much pace delivered. What a bowling! Now this is the pace. Brilliant mix-up of his pace and deliberately just gone onto the stump. What a way to start the proceeding. Down the track he started on and misjudged the ball completely. A blind shot, you have to say, from the batter, and the first wicket down there for the Swap. Newman in. First wicket down in the second ball of the over. Cut it nice towards that third man region and the boundary immediately after the wicket fall. A kind of setback for the bowler. But he shouldn't just get back from where he was with the ball, with the wicket taking ball. Should eyeing that stump to stump line, have that swing and try to get that wicket fuller length one. Driven nicely towards that deep extra cover region for a single to rotate the strike. 5 runs on board. Whenever you are chasing at least 160 plus runs, you have to get that momentum right with you from the very beginning of your run chasing. But in this case, there was a halt. A gentle push towards that super cover for a single to finish things off. First over gone. It's 6 without 6 for 1. Stop. Second over starting on. 7 for 1 after the first over. Down to leg, couldn't just help it away from that keeper's effort. A dot to start. Again, kept a bit low. Just pushed towards that leg side, and from silly mid wicket, another run been taken. A flat delivery, very low towards that leg stump line, and it's glanced nicely towards that backward square leg region for a single. So runs been coming on and on. Next one onto the leg stump again. Tried to hit it long, but couldn't just hold that one up and above. Next ball in again, a bit slower, flighted a bit, and couldn't just place it nicely towards that backward square leg. Another over's done and dusted. 2 overs gone. 10 for 1. The swap. Next over starting on, the wicket-taking bowler, and yes, the impact of him. Brilliantly bowled, a hint of in-swinging delivery, and it just rattled the off and middle stump totally for the batter. Second one down for the swap. 10 for 2 now. What a bowling. The cross-hand bowling action and a genuine in-swinger from him. And the batter totally deceived by the swing. Just had a forward movement a bit of that off-stump line and just couldn't hold his bat straight in front of that swing. And just lost his wicket. So the second one done. Abdullah Zubair Neil will be pumped up. 2 in 2 overs for him. Second delivery of his first over and the first one in the first. Second ball on your way. Oh, that will be a plumbed one, and yes, Neil has got the batter with the score of a Neil. Back-to-back wickets. First one completely bowled, second one exactly plumb in front of that middle and leg stump. The umpire had not any hesitation without giving that a clean LBW. So 10 for 3 now, 3 on 3 for Neil. Can he get his hat-trick in the next delivery? Three in-swinging deliveries, 3 wicket, 2 bowled and 1 LB. What a start from Neil. Got those 2 batters exactly on Neil. So Neil got them to nil. That means a duck been offered for the 2 batters. 10 runs, 3 wickets gone. Swap exactly not in a position to go big from here. They still need 160 runs to score to win this match, and they are just lagging behind ball by ball. A slip being introduced. Apparently it's been a gully or a second slip in position. So the intention is right. Outside off pitching, that could have been another in-swinger. Outside off. If he could cut, let's see, he's on hat trick. That's a brilliant delivery. A bit back of a length. Again an in-swinger. So he missed his hat trick. Immediately after that, the fielder has been dispatched from his position towards again the deepish position of that backward point. Brilliant execution of field setup, of that attacking field setup. Outside of this time, and he just cut it across and cut it nicely towards that backward point boundary. Couple of bounces. Welcome boundary for the swap. 14 for 3 now. The 96ers hitting 6 and 6s in every overs, restricting the batters, taking wickets. So definitely the momentum is on. A low full toss towards that leg stump. Flicked it nicely towards backward square leg for a single. End of the third over. 15 for 3 after 3. 155 needed now of 85 deliveries. Next over, the same bowler, Shamim Ahmed Chonchol. Oh, attempted flick, high up in the air, but just get back past to the bowler and to the bowler's head. A bit of jump from the bowler, but it was out of reach of him. So a single's been taken. Very lucky escape for the batter. Again a flighted one. Driven nicely towards that deep extra cover region for a single. Another flight, lofted on drive, cleared the fence. What a shot, a clean and clinical hit from the batter, SM Khurshul Alam. What a shot it is. Out of the park, and first clean hit from Team Swap. It was there to hit. Armour one, straightener towards that mid and leg stump. Fuller, and he just picked up the shot brilliantly with that lofted on drive. Waiting for the ball to come back to have a play. Yes, back with the ball. Now, let's see how he comes back. The bowler, kind of straightish pull. Grounded one towards that cow corner region for another single. Yeah, makes sense. You have been playing well, but suddenly it could happen that you could lose your wicket. So play sensible cricket. Just rotate the strike and just get back the strike to your partner who can hit it nice. Another single been taken. Four overs gone, 25 for 3 now. Beginning of the fifth over. Neil again. His consecutive third over. Brilliant spell of bowling from him. Again cover drive towards the deep extra cover for a single. We were talking about Abdullah Zubair Neil, 3 for 13 in his third over. Still he can finish up with 5 wickets. Outside off again. Driven nicely towards that point region for a single. So he could finish with taking 5 wickets, just 2 wickets away. All the 3 wickets went back to him. What a shot. It's been cutted nicely towards that point region for a boundary. Getting a bit expensive now. A bit of predicted, I guess, this type of bowling. If you can just survive the first few overs, first few balls, you can just wait and hit. Again, a huge appeal, but down to leg, the umpire just turned down the appeal for surely. But a single been taken. Last ball of the over. A bit slower, and Yorker and delivery driven nicely towards that deep cover region. That's a boundary to finish things off. Not a good one for Neil. 36 for 3 after 5. Neil finishes off his third one. 22 runs given away, 3 for the 3 wickets. And now the change in voice. Sadman will be joining with you.
Shujon and Alom are trying the level best to get Swab back into things. Shamim Ahmed is bowling his third over. Conceded 13 runs, yet to get a wicket. There's been hit away. Alom is not going to die wondering from the look of things. He's going to try to get his side back into this. That's what you got to do. You cannot just play out the overs. You at least got to try. You got to show intent. That's what both the batters are doing. Works it away to the onside. The Shujon. It's going to be a single. Shamim Ahmed into his third over. This bowler with his cap on. The cap just came off on that occasion. There's a wide as well. Strange to see him bowling with his cap on. A brilliant comeback there from Chanchal. Reached the outside edge of Alam's bat. Kashirul Alam. Flighted delivery, drilled away through the offside. And that's the fourth wicket down. Kashir Alam falls for the cause. Unfortunately, he has to depart. Fourth wicket down for Swap at 40. 6 done there in deep, deep trouble there. 40 for 4. And a wicket there for Shamim Ahmed. His first one comes in his third over. 40 for 4 after 6. The target always looked a bit too much. And this poor start from Swap absolutely amplified the problems. And just seems like a formality now that 96ers will go on and win the game by a pretty hefty margin. Finally, the 7th over begins. Muhammad Al Ali into his first over. And Safir Rahman Shujon faces the first ball. The two Shujons are out there now batting together. Previously, they were bowling together. Not in a favorable condition currently. Swap. It's a poor ball from Muhammad Al Ali. Was edging everything away for a boundary. Was Al Ali. Now let's see if we can induce some edges of Swap batters' bats. Oh, if he had missed that one, Shujon, he was plumb in front. Gets away with it. Somehow manages to get better on that one. A very good ball from Muhammad Al Ali. Shujon Shaha facing up for the first time to Muhammad Al Ali. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful delivery from Muhammad Al Ali. Shujon Shaha gets beaten, all ends up. The keeper got beaten as well. That's probably gone away for 4 byes. Yeah, that's gone away for 4 buys. Sloppy stuff there. 96ers, maybe they've gotten a bit complacent. Maybe they feel that they have the game in their pockets already. Should not do that. They need to be clinical about the whole deal. We'll get a single on that occasion. Shujon Shaha. That will bring Safir Shujon back on strike. And he'll get a single to finish off over number 7. 48 for 4. Shami Muhammad to continue. This is going to be his final over. He's going to be bowling out. It starts off with a dot here. This seems like a bridge too far at this point in time for Swap. Lost way too many wickets. The target is way too big. Safir Shujon punches it away for a single. Short delivery dragged away there by Shujon Shaha. And that will be a single. 50 up there for Swap finally. 7.3 overs. Well, the run rate is okay. The main problem is they've lost 4 wickets. Could have tried to make up at the back end, but... Well, that's gone up in the air. The keeper is underneath it. Almost a collision with the bowler. But the catch has been taken. That's what matters. I don't understand why the bowler was standing his ground, but he saw that the keeper was coming in. The keeper is probably pointing that out, that I had called that one as mine. Why was the bowler standing his ground? And they both crashed. And obviously the bowler got hurt because the keeper crashed in with his helmet. Silly from the bowler. Anyway, he'll get another wicket. Shujon goes 50 for 5. More trouble for Swap. Are we in for an early finish? Habibur Rahman is the new man out there. He was very good with the ball in hand. Let's see if he can do something with the bat in hand. He'll have to do something magical from here on in. And Habibur Rahman has started off with a boundary. That's the end of over number 8. Swap move on to 54 for 5. Shujan Shaha drives that one away nicely through the offside. We'll get a single. Muhammad Alali to continue into his second over now. Habibur Rahman and Shujan Shaha need to put on a magical performance if their side are to go on and win the game. But Habibur Rahman seems to be a very confident cricketer. Was very good with the ball in hand. And now let's see what he can do with the bats in hand. Plays that one away nicely. Does Shujan Shaha. Played away off the back foot on that occasion by Habib. Wide one there from Muhammad Alali. A little too much turn on that occasion. Oh, tried to hike it away to the onside, did Shujan Shaha. Could have easily been the end of him. Not to be, though. Survives. 9 overs gone. Swapper 59 for 5. Ariful Haq is now coming out to bowl. It's been hit straight down the ground powerfully by Habibur Rahman. He still means business by the look of things. He has not given up the ghost as of yet. Brilliant shot. Welcomes Ariful Haq to the crease in a rather dismissive fashion. Does Habib. That's a short ball. That's been hiked away. That's gone away for a sixer. Finally something from the swap batters. I was praising Habib's attitude, and he's not letting me down. The kid means business. 16 of 5. Wow. Ariful Haq has been hit away for a boundary. Then he overcompensated, dropped it short. Gets hit away for a sixer, then goes short and wide. It's cracked through the offside. For another boundary. This is incredible batting from Habibur Rahman. Where have they been hiding him? This lad should have opened the innings. "20 of 6 for Habib. Wow, suddenly there's life in this swap innings. Short ball. The quicker deliveries. Habib missed out on that one. Boy, this has been some over. 4-6-4 dot. Expect the fireworks to continue. Habib is not going to die wondering. Slower delivery. Very slow on that occasion from the bowler Ariful. Habib was lining him up again, but had to adjust midway and just places it away to the onside and ends the most productive over of the innings for Swap. 7:30 Hanoi with you.
Thank you, Sadman, for welcoming me in, and it's a nice welcome, definitely. First ball, it's a wicket. Nicely picked it up, but exactly picked it up into the hands of the fielder at mid wicket. Sixth down now of 74. Just 2 wickets away. The 96ers from the victory. A very much cloudy weather at this point here at Bosundhara Sports Complex. Sixth down now at 10.1. Wicket in the first ball. Let's see how much time they're gonna survive in this track and this slow track. Definitely sixth down. If this wicket gone, they have only their last man stands. And as per the rules of the last man stands, the last man will have to bat along with himself only, of not getting any kind of singles or triples, only doubles and boundaries and over boundaries. But let's see how many times these two batters get themselves in a lucky position of not getting out. So kind of discussions over there. bit of pause for the prayers. Jack back in. Straightener from the bowler. Off on middle stump. Back foot defense from the batter. Shahanur Srijan. And his partner, Sujan Shaha, is standing right there for his stance. Kind of pull. Tried to pull that shot. But for the quickness of the bowler, he just couldn't get it right. It went on very fast to the batter. Again a bit flighted. Really unfortunate for the bowler. Just got past the keeper and went on to the long stop region for another single. Definitely an extra run. Again a flight, but down to leg, outside leg is wide been given by the umpire. Flighted one. Straightener it was again from the bowler. And surprising defense from the batter. No attempt to hit the ball. And a wild appeal, a smiling one from the bowler. Turn it down immediately because it's a bat and pad. So a dot to finish. 76 for 6 after 11. Twelfth over starting on. Way outside off. Straight pull. High up in the air. And it get past of that long on region for a 6. High and handsome. Dragged it down from that outside off. And just cleared the fence brilliantly for a over boundary. Again, this time just put it on to that off stump line and just he deceived by the slowness of the ball, flighted of the ball and missed it completely to get bowled. Clean bowl, 7th down now. And at this moment, Sujan Shaha needs to bat alone. Yes, completely alone as he stands as the last man of his team, and the last man stands rules permits you to bat single-handedly by only taking doubles, boundaries and over boundaries, and avoid those singles, triples from getting out. Nice flight, but way outside off and driven towards that whitish long off region, so no singles can be taken. Another flight, a gentle flick towards that square leg region, and again the same kind of scenario, the same concern of not taking any single. Cut it nice for a double now. This is the challenge for him towards backward point region, and the throw wasn't there properly. So double been taken. 7 down already, 84 for 7 after 12. Last wicket stands there for the swap. And just nudged it nicely towards that offside region for a dot because he can't take singles now. Outside leg, wide signal by the umpire. Again a straightener from the bowler. Defensively flicked towards that square leg, and the bowler keeper both ran away from the pitch to fetch that ball. Very much interesting one. They're giving their 110% effort still over there to get that wicket and just finish things off. Again down the leg, wide been signaled by the umpire. I think they should introduce the pacers now, especially Neil, to get that last wicket early. Again a flight, outside off again. Keeper went to fetch that. Last ball coming on your way. You are in the 13th over now. There's no hope to win from here. Outside off again, again a wide. 3 runs been added, but the ball will be declared as a legal one. So finishing off the 13th one with the wide and 3 runs conceded. 91 for 7 after 13. And exactly what I was talking about, to bring back your ace pace bowler, and that's none other than Neil. Abdullah Zubair Neil, 3 wickets for 22 runs in his 3 overs. Last over, desperate to take the wicket of Shujan Shaha. Oh, nearly that one. Outside off a bit, no hint of that swing. And the batter just shattered one to hit that ball or to negotiate the ball. Brilliant bowling. The very first ball. Again, back of a lane. Don't try back of a lane deliveries at this point because he won't get that for big shots. I think the Yorker one or the fuller length one will do that. A bit cutter will definitely help you for the cause of taking this last wicket so early. Outside off, been cutted nicely towards that point region. He will be coming back for the second one. The ball has come, but a wild one way back from the keeper for taking that double. Onto that stump, back foot defense. Back to the bowlers. So 4 balls gone. The last ball of Neil's spell to get that fourth wicket. Can he do that? Can he get the last man stands there for team swap? Yes, that's the Yorker one, but negotiated perfectly by Jujan Shaha. So end of his spell, just 2 runs given away in his last over. 4 overs, 24 runs given. 3 wickets been taken, 93 for 7 after 14.
So the last man is standing out there. He's fighting on. Let's hope that he keeps on batting till the end and probably take his side through. That would be a miracle. Let's see. We're wasting time again in the middle. There's been a very slow innings with a lot of gaps in between balls. Remember, no singles on offer for Shujan Shah, the last man standing. Ariful Haq, his third over. He was taken down in his first over mercilessly. Now it's a good time to bowl, right? The batter is just spending time out there for the sake of batting. There's absolutely no chance for the batter to see his side through to victory. He's not even trying. If he misses that, he's dead, but he did not miss that. Don't know what's going on there. He's not even trying to do anything. Final ball of the over coming up. And it's another dot. A minute over played out by Shujan Shah. Brilliant stuff from the bowler, not so much from the batter. 93 for 7. Shumon has now come out to bowl. Shujan Shah is on 17 from 29 for anyone interested. Make that 17 from 30. That's gone up in the air. Is this the end? No, this is not the end. At least Shah Shujan tried to do something with that ball. Shumon bowling to Shujan. That's another dot. It's an exhibition of dot balls at this point in time. Final ball. Oh, that's a flighted delivery if there ever was one. It's another dot. 16 gone, 93 for 7. Amit Shah is getting a bowl as well. Is very enthusiastic as a batter. Is running up and down the pitch. Starts off the shortish ball. And Shujan Shah has hit a boundary. Finally, some good news for Shujan Shah and Swap. Badly needed that. It's not going to help though. They still need a lot of runs. They still need 73 runs from 19 balls. Shujan Shah will need to enter beast mode here. Beside or to win the game. It's not going to happen. Shujan Shah is just out there to have some fun, to spend some time in the middle, to get some batting practice. No practice like in-game practice, right? Maybe this will help him in his next innings. Amit Shah, very, very excitable character. He would definitely be going up. It's not given though. Anyway, that's another dot ball. Over number 17 is about to end now. It's an inside edge and no, it was not an inside edge. Bye signaled by the umpire. And two byes there. 17 gone, 99 for 7. Everyone's getting a bowl here. Mohammad Moinuddin is now getting ready to roll his arm over. The 18th over starts off with a wide. 100 up for Swap. 70 more needed of 15 balls. What a brilliant looking shot that is when the required rate is around 23 runs per over. Gets beaten, beautifully bowled. Now the block, that's all we're going to see. The next 12 balls, we're going to see 12 more blocks. Not even trying to score runs. Oh, wow, a shot attempted, finally. That's a shocker. Brilliant piece of fielding. They've easily let that one go, but he decides not to. Poor Shujan Shah deserved a boundary. He at least attempted a shot. This has been Such a clinical performance from 96ers. They were sensational with the bat in hand, posting the highest total of the day. And right from the start, thanks to Neil's spell, Swapper never really end this. And for the second half of this innings, all we have seen is Shujan Shah blocking deliveries. 18 gone, 100 for 7. Oh, what a brilliant looking defensive push from Shujan Shah. Proper advertisement for test match cricket, where we have a lot of test match cricket going on around the world. Australia, India, New Zealand, Sri Lanka. So Shujan Shah is promoting test match cricket. Oh, that's a shocker. He tried to play a shot. Now he's running as well. He's running. He's coming back for the second. He has made it. 2 runs to Shujan Shah. Wow. After an age, he has scored. 26 of 47. This is probably the slowest knock in the history of LMS. Brilliant defensive push again. Final ball of over number 19 coming up. Edged. '19 gone, 102 for 7. The final over is here. Ariful. Will we see some aggression now from Shujan Shah? Brilliant defensive push again. He's putting a price tag on his wicket. Something every batter needs to learn. Exemplary innings from Shujan Shah. Finally, his patience gave up. Tried to go for a big slog, missed it. So 2 more balls to go. It's been a bat first day. All 3 teams that have batted first have won. Shujan is trying to run. That's what he has done throughout his innings. Takes off, goes halfway down the pitch and comes back. Here we go. The final ball is here of the day. Swap are being destroyed by 96ers, but Shujan Shah with one of the slowest knocks in the history of LMS, and that's it. That's the perfect way to end it. He leaves the last ball, signifies what an incredible innings this was from Shujat Shah. What patience displayed by the lad. Everyone should go up to him and hug him. This is how you put a premier price tag on your wicket. That's the end of the day, folks. We have seen some pretty good cricket today, some ordinary bits of cricket as well, but this has been a day where the teams that have batted first have dominated each and every game. So we're done for the day, folks. We'll be back soon with more Elemis action. Stay with us. Take care. Thanks for being with us. Bye.